What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. This is your boy Raymond McCullough, aka Dream Kid Nature, aka Dream Kid Empire, aka Dream Kid, whatever you want to call me. It is what it is, what it is. I know it's been over 48 days since I posted the last video. My last video was about the coronavirus, the beginning stage. Y'all, it's just been, life just been crazy with this coronavirus. I can't able to do the contents I want to do. I want to do a travel vlog. So I think that's what this channel is going to be mostly of, is traveling vlog, a fashion vlog. But until then, let's just go ahead and jump right into it, man. You know, everybody talk about the Micheal Jordan documentary, so we finna talk about that right now. But if you have not liked, comment, share, subscribe, go ahead and do that right now. I will be coming on more content. I promise. I promise. It's just, this coronavirus stuff is, I can't travel, and I want to do travel vlog videos. I think that's why I'm gonna take my channel, is mostly fashion, talk about fashion, but also talk about traveling as well. But as you may see, coronavirus is stopping all my plans, so therefore I'm gonna just upload videos just to keep it moving, keep moving. But so let's get into this video. I'm about to pull y'all on game right quick though. Look at this smoothie drink. It's like a berry boost. So good. But let's go ahead and jump right into it. So everybody knows that Micheal Jordan have a documentary series of basically for him to remind people how great he was. And I'm gonna get my input of the documentary series. I saw clips of it and saw bits of it. I'm not a Micheal Jordan fan. As y'all may know, I got one pair of Micheal Jordan shoes. I don't have nothing with Jordan at all. I'm not a huge fan at all. I'd rather rock LeBron James stuff than Micheal Jordan, but that's just me, who it is. But the question is, with the documentary series, just make Micheal Jordan the GOAT? No, I already said it. Me being biased, Tim Duncan's the GOAT. But if I'm being realistic, just being realistic, who's the GOAT? You could say Kareem. You could easily say Kobe. You can easily say Kobe Bryant, because the reason why you can say Kobe Bryant is the GOAT is the simple fact is that he won without Shaq. He proven he can win without Shaq. Jordan haven't proved that he can win without Scottie Pippen. And to me, y'all, I keep saying that Scottie Pippen is like maybe top 15 greatest player of all time. To me, he's top 15. Like, that man was that darn good. I think people forget how good Scottie Pippen was because they so high on Micheal Jordan. But Micheal Jordan didn't win nothing until Scottie Pippen came. That is how it is. So, you know, it come back to the question, do this make Micheal Jordan great because of the documentary series? And to me, honestly, though, Micheal Jordan is not the greatest player of all time, but at this moment, he is. It's hard to explain. To me, I think the real GOAT, you can argue, is Kobe. And I can make a case for Kobe Bryant. The simple fact is that because he won without Shaq. That's proof from he won 2 titles without Shaq. That is just like, why can't you put Kobe as the greatest player of all time? Micheal Jordan had a better team than Kobe throughout his years. You know what I'm saying? Kobe, that 2018, I mean, Kobe Bryant almost won MVP. That 2017, Kobe Bryant almost won MVP. He should have won MVP. But the only way he didn't win MVP because Steve Nash was on the best team and was the best player on the best team. That is how it is. To me, honestly, though, Micheal Jordan is not the greatest player of all time, but at this moment, he is. It's hard to explain. To me, I think the real GOAT, you can argue, is Kobe, and I can make a case for Kobe Bryant. The simple fact is that because he won without Shaq. That's proof from he won 2 titles without Shaq. That is just like, why can't you put Kobe as the greatest player of all time? Micheal Jordan had a better team than Kobe throughout his years. You know what I'm saying? Kobe, that 2018, I mean, Kobe Bryant almost won MVP. That 2007, Kobe Bryant almost won MVP. He should have won MVP. But the only way he didn't win MVP because Steve Nash was on the best team and was the best player on the best team. That is how it is. So that brings back the question on who is the greatest player of all time, man. So you're gonna hear from me right now, man. The greatest, I mean, you can't say who the greatest player of all time. So right now, I go with position. So who the greatest shooting guard, who the greatest power forward, because it's different generation of basketball. So you really cannot pinpoint of who's the greatest player. Micheal Jordan was the best player of his generation, yes. So if you want to go with, okay, who dominated the generation more, who impacted the game more, yes, the answer is Jordan, y'all. And so by this answers your question of who's the greatest player of all time, and that's Jordan. I always say LeBron James will be the greatest player of all time when he win that 4th title. When LeBron James win that 4th title, he will be the greatest player of all time. Me, I'm biased. I say Tim Duncan because Tim Duncan played with David Robinson. David Robinson was at the end of his prime. And Tim Duncan came in and made an impact on the Spurs immediately. And you see the effect on the Spurs after he left. So, to me, I mean, you got Iverson as well. Pound for pound, you could easily say Isaiah Thomas is the greatest player. You got Magic Johnson. There's so many great players you can name. You can make a case for them being the greatest player of all time. Bill Russell won 11 titles. I tell people all this. If it's about rings, if it's about numbers, then Bill Russell or Kareem is the greatest player of all time. So if it's not about that, then what it's about? It's about Jordan went 6 for 6, but then Scottie Pippen went 6 for 6. So you take it away, okay, Scottie Pippen proving that he came a game close to making it to the conference finals without Jordan. Scottie Pippen is like, at any given team in that era, and I think about it, you put him on the Pistons, you put him on the Magic, whatever, he's the number 1 option. That's how good Scottie Pippen was. Now, granted, he was not the best shooter, but that man defensively, he's probably top 3 defender all time. Top 3 greatest defender all time. Top 3. I'm gonna say top 3 because Dennis Robinson is like top 2. So you got 2 of the greatest defenders in history. Micheal Jordan, he was great on defense. That Bulls team was great on defense. I mean, I'm just calling it. But, Twizzlers. But, so, I mean, that's just the question, though. I mean, honestly, you don't know who the greatest player of all time. But this documentary, it makes, to me, I think Jordan just being petty. Honestly, this documentary, he's just being so freaking petty. This is ridiculous, Jordan. Like, I feel like he just wants the attention. He wants people to know that he's the greatest of all time. All this for attention. Like he wants the attention. If it's not about him, then what it's about. Like, I told you before, like, I'm not a Jordan fan. I'm never gonna be a Jordan fan because I never seen him play. I don't get why so many people in the generation say Jordan the greatest player of all time and they never seen this man play. I seen LeBron play, I seen Tim Duncan play, I seen Kobe play. So I can say about them, they the greatest player of all time, in my opinion, because I saw them play in person. It's about what you see in person. A lot of people go about what they hear. Oh, Jordan was this, Jordan was that. You never seen Jordan play. So how would you know? You just see clips. So, you know what I mean? So it is what it is in a different generation. You know what I'm saying? So the question is, can Jordan play this time? Who knows? He might can. I don't know. It is what it is, what it is. But I'm not there to say he's the greatest player of all time. No. They made Scottie Pippen look so bad in that documentary. Honestly, they made him look so bad. Scottie Pippen is one of the greatest player of all time. I gotta say top 15, maybe top 20. Like, come on, bro. Like, I think they did Scottie Pippen so wrong. The Bulls did Scottie Pippen so wrong. He was only getting paid $3.8 million. The Bulls also did Jordan wrong as well. I mean, the Bulls was a piece of shit, honestly. Excuse my language, you two, but the Bulls was a piece of crap. And what it is, that, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. But, you know, with the Jordan situation, it was interesting that Jordan disobeyed the NBA of wearing certain type of shoes. Nike paid him off. So, I mean, Nike was paying him so much money. He didn't need an NBA contract, really. But like I said, Jordan took it to a whole nother level. I mean, so give him credit, man. He took the game to a whole nother level, and just give him credit when credit is due. He's an icon, but I'm not here to say he's the greatest player of all time over during documentary that he over exaggerated. I'm just saying, man. I don't know why y'all call him the GOAT. He's not the GOAT, in my opinion. I'm sorry. Boy, I gotta get this boy right here. But so that's my personal opinion about the documentary. Honestly, the documentary was a waste of my time because basically Jordan just talking about, oh, I'm great. Oh, I went through so much. But can LeBron James get a documentary? What about Kobe Bryant get a documentary? Because Kobe Bryant went through so much too. LeBron James went through so much too. A lot of people went through a lot of things. So why Jordan get the treatment of, oh, because my dad died, or because this happened, this happened. A lot of people, Isaiah Thomas, a great story. Why Isaiah Thomas not getting a documentary? His sister died during the playoff. What about him? He played through injury through the playoff for the Boston. Then the Boston just dismissed him. So I mean, I don't want to hear that, like, because Jordan just using documentary to just get himself up there again. He just want to be, oh, talk about Jordan. Let's talk about Jordan. Honestly, Jordan's not the greatest player of all time. So if you, that's my opinion about it. He's not the greatest player of all time. My opinion about it is that we don't know who the greatest player of all time is because of the different generation, because the game has changed so much. But if you go impact wise, okay, you got me. Jordan impact the games to a different level, but LeBron James impact the game. Tim Duncan impact the game softly. Tim Duncan is Tim Duncan's a quiet person. Kobe Bryant, again, I made the case for Kobe Bryant, and to me, honestly though, you can say Kobe's the greatest player of all time. You can say that because of the fact that he won without Shaq. Point blank, he won without Shaq. Now LeBron James, he won without D-Wade. Yes, that's correct. He won one title with Kyrie. Okay. And now I say LeBron James could be the GOAT because he brought a Cleveland team that was nothing into something. So, more of the story is Jordan is not the greatest player of all time. I'm sorry, y'all. That answer is not determined yet until LeBron James. We have to see when LeBron James' career ended. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I mean, you know, I'm going to conclude that video because of the simple fact that I just got straight to the point. I had to talk about the documentary of Micheal Jordan, which honestly, again, he's not the greatest player of all time. You hear it now, you hear it again. Micheal Jordan is not the greatest player of all time. You can pick out players like Kareem, Tim Duncan, Magic, I won't say Magic, but Isaiah Thomas, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, those type of, you can even say freaking D-Wade, because D-Wade in his prime was like, you could say Shaq, you could say all these players. I don't say Jordan because of the simple fact that that Bulls team was so damn good. It was so damn good. Again, this is going to conclude my video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. You need to like, comment, share, subscribe, and follow my social media links right below. Right below. Click right below. Right there. Over there. But until next time, I'm out of here. Deuces.